How often do we remember to say thank you to God for all the blessings in our lives? Welcome back. Let us begin with a reading from the book of Tobit. Anna sat watching the road by which her son was to come. When she saw him coming, she exclaimed to his father, "Tobit, your son is coming, and the man who traveled with him." Raphael said to Tobiah before he reached his father, "I am certain that his eyes will be opened. Smear the fish gall on them. This medicine will make the cataracts shrink and peel off from his eyes. Then your father will again be able to see the light of day." Then Anna ran up to her son, threw her arms around him, and said to him, "Now that I have seen you again, son, I am ready to die." And she sobbed aloud. Tobit got up and stumbled out through the courtyard gate. Tobiah went up to him with the fish gall in his hand, and holding him firmly, blew into his eyes. "Courage, father," he said. Next he smeared the medicine on his eyes, and it made them smart. Then, beginning at the corners of Tobit's eyes, Tobiah used both hands to peel off the cataracts. When Tobit saw his son, he threw his arms around him and wept. He exclaimed, "I can see you, son, the light of my eyes." Then he said, "Blessed be God, and praised be his great name, and blessed be all his holy angels. May his holy name be praised throughout all the ages, because it was he who scourged me, and it is he who has had mercy on me. Behold, I now see my son, Tobiah." Then Tobit went back in, rejoicing and praising God with full voice for everything that had happened. Tobiah told his father that the Lord God had granted him a successful journey, that he had brought back the money, and that he had married Raguel's daughter, Sarah, who would arrive shortly, for she was approaching the gate of Nineveh. Tobit and Anna rejoiced and went out to the gate of Nineveh to meet their daughter-in-law. When the people of Nineveh saw Tobit walking along briskly, with no one leading him by the hand, they were amazed. Before them all, Tobit proclaimed how God had mercifully restored sight to his eyes. When Tobit reached Sarah, the wife of his son Tobiah, he greeted her, "Welcome, my daughter. Blessed be your God for bringing you to us, daughter. Blessed be your father, and blessed is my son Tobiah. And blessed are you, daughter. Welcome to your home with blessing and joy. Come in, daughter." That day, there was joy for all the Jews who lived in Nineveh. The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. A lot of thankfulness is expressed in our reading today. Anna expresses tremendous thankfulness that God has safely restored her son. God has protected him on his journey and enabled him to come home safely. Tobit also is thankful not only that his son has returned safely, but that his eyesight has been restored. This reading challenges us to be people who not only recognize the blessings that God has given us, but to be people who regularly say thank you to God for these blessings. Most of the time, we do a very good job in thanking God for the major blessings in our lives. The birth of a new child, the new job that we received, the recovery from a significant illness like cancer. We remember and we thank God for these. But we typically forget and overlook the smaller blessings that God has given us. Blessings such as our ability to see or hear or move. The friends and family members that God has given us. The talents that we have been given. The air and the environment that we have around us that we can enjoy. The freedoms and the opportunities that we have been given here in the United States. Unfortunately, we take many of these things for granted, and we fail to thank God for them. Today, let us follow in the example of Tobit and Anna and take some time out today to thank God for all of the blessings that God has given us, both big and small. And let us strive to be people who regularly thank God for all of the blessings in our lives. Thank you very much for joining us. I hope that you've enjoyed this reflection, and if you have, please feel free to add a comment below or to share it with other people that you think also might enjoy listening to it. Additionally, if you have suggestions for other topics that you'd like to hear in these reflections, please feel free to suggest them as comments below. Thank you again, and may our Mother of Perpetual Help assist each of us in staying close to her Son. I'll see you next time.